Welcome to Using Zoom Screen Sharing for Participants. Here are a few handy tips for participants to be able to take command of the use of the shared screen. Let's take a look at how a shared screen looks to the participant. On my other computer, I have shared my screen, and I have just shared a portion of it, as I will be doing in class. I've shared the portion of my screen that contains my Apple Mail program. And on my screen, not the one you're looking at here, but the Zoom that is running this, I have the Apple Mail program on the left-hand side, and on the right-hand side of my screen I have my notes. And so I don't have to share the entire screen, and that would just be counterproductive. However, at this point on this screen here, you see the result of the shared screen as the participant views it. And over on the right-hand side, we have the gallery view. Normally there would be several people there in that gallery view, and we can change the sizing of that. Let's take a look at view. So if I look at side-by-side gallery view, I can increase the size of that, but that doesn't really help us. We just have that same size window for the Apple Mail program. So let's go in there and change that to standard. And now, oh, there we go. Now we've got the floating window, and we can move that around. You can also drag a corner and resize it, and change the shape or hide it entirely. But even that doesn't really help us too much. What we would like to do is get out of full screen so you can move back and forth from your Zoom window to your Apple Mail window. And I'm going to do that simply by double-clicking anywhere in here. 2 clicks, and now this window controls show up, as does the menu bar for the Zoom program. If I bring my cursor over to the left-hand side, notice that the cursor has changed to a couple of little left-right arrows. Click and drag that to the right. I can now have my Zoom window on the right-hand side. I can adjust its size, and there we go. So now, on my master computer, as it were, as I'm working and showing something in Apple Mail, here's your preferences. I need to make sure they're inside the boundaries. I can explain something, show something, and you can view that. While that's going on, you can come over when it's appropriate and pull down to your preferences, and then take a look at those examples and see them and compare them with mine. And so Apple Mail can be open at the same time as Zoom is open, and the key to that is when I am sharing something that I'm going to go full screen on that you double click to get it out of full screen, and then adjust the position on it and the width of it. You can even click down in the corner and make it even smaller and have that happening here. So I thought that might help you visualize what you will be able to do in order to be able to watch me work in Zoom while you switch over and work in Apple Mail or whatever program that you may want to have. Of course, on a small laptop, this may be too small for you to see. And so what you might want to do is to leave this window larger. And then if you want to, you can click here, and now you're in Mail. You can click back here, and now you're viewing almost the entire screen. And if we had a large number of people then you'd be able to see more of them, move back and forth quickly and easily, and that's helpful on a small screen where splitting it in half isn't all that helpful.